I'm free from the shackles of... Wait, am I a dog? That's new. I'm pleased that you brought me to Earth, dear human. But why am I a big red dog? Is it always this cold up here? Long have I ached for my own earthly experience. I was hoping for a human experience, but someone seems to have mispronounced something during the summoning ritual. Well, well, well. Look at all the delicious manimals around here. So many delectable souls just begging to join my collection. I suppose I should be glad I don't have 3 heads. I do so hate to feel crowded. Whoops. Not sure where that came from. Carry on. That's a lot of wealth you're flaunting. Are you trying to inspire envy in your fellow humans? Because I heartily approve. Ah, nothing freshens the breath quite like a nice after-dinner scorching hot cheese puff. Oh, and thank you for the date. I enjoyed it very much. You say you can correct this error with the power of friendship and love? Ha! Go ahead and try. But if you fail, your soul is mine. The deal is struck. Now, let us begin. Yes, I'm evil, but I'm the fun kind of evil. Don't pretend you're not intrigued. Which of your manimal friends shall I set my sights on first? Sweet innocent Nim? Happy-go-lucky Kelby? It truly doesn't matter. I'll have all their souls eventually, and yours will be the cherry on top. A vacuum salesman came knocking at my door last night. I bit him, then cauterized the wound with hellfire. I'm sure he'll think twice before bothering me again. Come closer. Closer. Do you feel the heat of my flames licking you? Good. I have always wanted to try a toasted marshmallow. Don't bother asking what I do with all the souls I collect. You wouldn't like the answer. I put them in a binder along with my stamp collection. I like the way people scream when they see me. Whoops. Not sure where that came from. Carry on. Be careful, dear human. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. That was an alright afternoon, I suppose, but I must say, I do prefer the lakes of fire back home. Riddle me this. What's red hot, and here to sow corruption and despair? It is I, Seth, Prince of Darkness, Ruiner of Domains, Connoisseur of spicy food and fizzy soda. These blossoms are quite lovely. It would be a shame if they were to catch a flame. Kidding. I'll keep my distance. You don't need to confess your sins to me, dear human. I witnessed them all. I was particularly impressed that one time you went through the express checkout with more than 10 items. Be careful, dear human. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Personally, I think flaming coasters of doom are going to be the next big thing in amusement park rides. I suppose I can be a touch hot-headed, temperamental, wrathful, if you will. I do hope that's not a problem. What? You think you can change me? Save me? I'd like to see you try. You don't seem to be making much progress on your end of our infernal bargain, which means your soul is within my grasp. I have the strangest desire. I desperately want you to scratch behind my ear. You probably shouldn't, though. Unless you enjoy third-degree burns. Watch this. Flame on! Did you see? My flames got bigger for a moment. Isn't that deliciously terrifying? Does this spiked collar make me look mean? Should I add another one? I have this. It smells so fresh up here. No sulfur, no smoke, no burnt toast. I have mixed feelings about it. Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? I see what you're doing. You're trying to distract me from my mission to collect the souls of your mortal friends. It's not going to work. Is that a ball? Throw it! Throw it! Whoops. Not sure where that came from. Carry on. Be careful, dear human. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Thank you, dear human, for playing all those creepy carnival games to win me my new toy. I do love it. It's squishy and comfy, and I'll bite anyone who tries to touch it. You wish to kiss me? As though a kiss could break a curse? What a wholesome idea. Very well. If nothing else, I'm fascinated by your optimism. Let's see what happens. And just so you know, I'll be using tongue. Ah, to hell with it. Kiss me, you fool. Well, well, well. Look at me now. Still not quite my usual self, which means your soul remains on the line, dear human. If you need me, I'll be playing with fire. The stakes are so much higher up here. Sterling invited me to go ice skating this weekend. I told him to bring his swimsuit. Knowing me and considering what fire does to ice, we very well might end up swimming. I'm trying to brainstorm some fun ways of torturing people. What if I put them in a utopian neighborhood where they think they're safe, and then trick them into torturing each other? That could be forkin' hilarious! There's something about that Eli fellow. He reminds me of a fabulous spider demon I met down in hell. Think he'll be freaked out if I tell him? Now that I've got hands again, let's pull out a spirit board. I want to prank call some of my buddies down in the 7th Circle. I like you, dear human, but you inspire me to be better, which I don't like. Just FYI, I don't care how cute you are. You'll never turn me good. Never! I'm trying to... Well, I'm still not my usual self, but I can wear pants again, so that's nice. All I need is to find a pair that lets me show off this devilish tail. If you need me, I'll be playing with fire. The stakes are so much higher up here. I've made a list of places I'd like to visit. The Catacombs of Paris, the Devil's Kettle Waterfall, the Haunted Stanley Hotel, and a dollar store. Ooh, careful, dear human. You might burn yourself. Yes, it's about time you gave the devil his due. That dinner was sinfully delicious. Now for dessert. Devil's food cake. I almost forgot I was trying to collect the souls of all your friends. I must be enjoying my time with you more thoroughly than I realized. Don't get cocky, dear human. Actually, scratch that. Pride is a sin, so I approve. What sort of music do you like? Rock and roll? Death metal? Jazz? I enjoy all three, though none compare to the sounds of human suffering. Now that is music to my ears. Yes! Lavish me with glorious success! I want more! More! More!
I told you it would be worth it to invite my imp friend along. Nothing better than lounging while a servant of darkness steers the boat. I'm beginning to quite like this human world. Perhaps I should attempt to rule it. Turn it into a playground of chaos and depravity. We could rule it together. You and I. You don't have to answer right this second, of course, but do think on it. I've been watching you. I see the way you bring out the best in others. Normally, I'd find that intensely annoying, but somehow, you make it okay. Ooh, careful, dear human. You might burn yourself.
Yes! Lavish me with glorious success! I want more!
That was exhilarating! Though I still think the ride would be improved were it a flame. Let's go again. I've got my lighter in my pocket. I'm a 9-lettered word and rhyme with perfection. I'm another name for love. What am I? The answer is affection, and it is what I feel for you. There's still so much of this human realm to explore. There truly isn't any rest for the wicked, is there? I want more of you. Yes, I'm greedy, and proud of it. I call that 2 sins for the price of 1. I admire you. Your dedication to helping others, your commitment to making the world a better place. You have so much love to give, and I don't know that I deserve it. You smell divine. Come closer. Let me breathe you in. Like freshly cut grass and sugar cookies. I didn't even know I liked those things. Care to join me for dinner? I eat at 6:66 p.m. on the dot. Purgatory Standard Time. Do you know something? I've never actually demonically possessed anyone. I've always wanted to, but I simply never got around to it. Maybe I'll try it out on that bunny boy. Ugh! Against my demon flesh, your hands feel like ice! It's torture. Keep going. In all my years, I've never encountered generosity such as yours. It's strangely uplifting. Thank you. I wish I were frightened by darkness and jump scares. Oh well. Any excuse to sit close to you for a while. There's something I must confess. I no longer wish to possess your soul. Instead, I only want your heart, and only if it is freely given. Are you in agreement? A new deal then, a simpler one. Your heart in exchange for mine. Forget the riddle. Your soul is safe, dear human, and I'm no longer bored. In celebration, I offer you this picture. Add it to your collection and enjoy. Love, Seth. It's good to be me again. Our infernal contract has ended, but I hope our relationship can continue. The revelry of a dance. The sinful self-indulgence. I enjoy it all so much. Almost as much as I enjoy your company. I certainly hope you don't think you've actually changed me, dear human. Just because I've learned to love, doesn't mean I'm not still here in the name of chaos and despair. I'm just not in a hurry, that's all. Besides, humans are already so good at making each other miserable, what do I need to get involved for? It's good to be me again. Our infernal contract has ended, but I hope our relationship can continue.
What fresh hell is this? I absolutely adore it!
Do you like these boxers? I procured them from Hot Subject. How could I resist something so hilariously occult? Paradise is wherever I'm with you. I was taking a walk earlier when suddenly my feet grew intolerably itchy. It took me several minutes to realize I'd wandered onto consecrated ground. That was certainly a whoops moment, wasn't it? It still surprises me how much I enjoy human society. Perhaps I'll get more involved. Open a nightclub or join the police force to help solve demonic crimes or something. Could be interesting, right? Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. I, of course, am the opposite of all of that, and you can't prove otherwise. So don't even try. You will never want for anything, because you see, I am simply one hell of a butler. I built a shrine dedicated to you. You may not be a deity, but I worship you all the same. I tried to write you a love letter, but of course I'm left-handed, so all the ink smudged and made it illegible. Do you still want it? I love you, my sweet little marshmallow. I'm not sure when I got so gushy. Perhaps you really have changed me after all. Finally, I'm warm. What's this made of? Polyester? Ah, the most evil of fabrics. Thank you. I want to hold you in my arms in front of a roaring fire. A fire that consumes everything, scorching the earth and filling the air with acrid smoke. And... my apologies, I might be feeling a little homesick. Personally, I think I make a good angel. The horns hold the halo at a nice angle, don't they? I love you, my sweet... What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Silence. So let us be silent as we gaze into each other's eyes. Finally, a mild day! I'd still prefer if it were about 60 degrees hotter, but at least my teeth aren't chattering anymore. Let's go get a hot chocolate. Say the word, and I'll use my powers of darkness to give you everything you've ever wanted. Because I'd do anything for love. Yes, even that. Ugh! Against my demon flesh, your hands feel like ice! It's torture. Keep going. I truly didn't think we had a snowball's chance in hell. But look at us now. We defied the laws of thermodynamics with our love. What else can we rebel against? Let's brainstorm. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. But what I mean to say is, you can rely on me, always. Hell is other people. I only want to be with you. What sort of mischief shall we get up to today? For you, and only for you, I'll cease my pursuit of souls. I'm keeping the ones I've already collected, though. I worked hard for those.
Wonderful.
Somebody ran up to me and threw salt in my face. I've never been so insulted! Can I press charges for assault? Just kidding, I couldn't care less. One of your mortal friends is consumed by envy and wrath. I don't disapprove, but his efforts to kill me are becoming rather annoying. Cole has gotten on my last nerve. No one in the history of tortures ever been tortured with torture like the torture he's about to be tortured with. Don't worry. There's a special place in hell reserved for men like Cole. Someone left a bucket of holy water perched atop my door frame. Don't worry. I know just who it was, and I know just how I'll punish him. I found a demon trap outside my door yesterday. I laughed and laughed. Sticky paper, what am I, a housefly? I thought nothing would surprise me at this point. But here I am, surprised. Thank you, my love. I told you it would be worth it to invite my imp friend along. Nothing better than lounging while a servant of darkness steers the boat. Modesty? I don't know the meaning of the word.